In this video, I will share with you a training drill which I find to be highly useful if you are into using two-handed swords. So let me show you how it looks like first before I go into the details. So you will do this, okay? You don't need a sword for this. So this is the drill. Okay, just that. So let me analyze this for you in three areas: arm, body, and leg. For the arms, right, you have your arms straightened, okay, and then you just raise it up to the highest that you can, pointing up to the sky, down, up, down, up, down, up. So you're moving at the shoulder joint. You're training the shoulder joint. So the shoulder is the root of the arm. So you are training the root to be strong, so that the rest of the arm then can have a more stable surface. Typically, when we see people in an actual sparring match, either they use their wrist, okay, or they use their elbows. Okay, so yes, that is fighting for real. But as for training purposes, okay, we want to train the shoulder because the shoulder, like I said earlier, the shoulder is the root of the arm. So just up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, no movement at the elbow joint, no movement at the wrist joint, only movement at the shoulder joint. Okay, so I think some traditional Chinese martial art, you will see them doing this. Okay, just the shoulder joint only. Next thing is that we want to train both arms. Okay, so both arms do not touch. Okay, so place them both in the middle, but have a gap in between, and do the same thing: up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, but they do not touch, so that both arms has to work independently. Okay, so now imagine that you're holding a two-handed sword. Okay, so let's say your right arm is a dominant arm. At times, you may rely more on the dominant arm to do the work. Okay, so let's say my dominant arm is doing the movement. My left arm can afford to be lazier because it can be carried by the dominant arm or the stronger arm. So by making sure that they don't touch, okay, there's a small gap in between them. Okay, both arms has to work on their own, so they cannot be carried by the other arm when one is tired. The next thing is that your chest must be relaxed. Like in Chinese martial art, there is this saying, "Han xiong ba bei," right? So Han xiong, your chest must be relaxed. Okay, so imagine that if you were to, stand straight with your chest puffed up, right? As you come down, you'll find that your chest is actually blocking your way. Okay, but if your chest is relaxed, okay, then your arm can actually go down. Okay, you can put it in a lower position much more conveniently, much more easily. Okay, so one more time, if I am standing like in a military attention stance, okay, my chest is upright. Okay, as I swing down, my chest is blocking my way. Okay, so I relax the chest. Okay, and then now I can go down more easily. For the footwork wise, you can use two methods. First is a forward lunge stance. Okay, in a real fight, you will be standing upright, yes, but for training purposes, okay, we want to go down a bit lower so that it make your leg muscles work harder. So either you can have a forward stance like this, okay, or you can have a horse stance like this. Okay, either way works. But let me just demonstrate with the forward stance only. So forward stance, go down, okay, so that your leg muscles are working harder, and now you can do that arm movement. Last but not least, the third component, which is your spine. So let's say I was already standing with my spine straightened. Okay, let's say this is a straight spine already. A common problem that I see is that when someone raises up their arm, okay, they will tend to bend their spine like this. See? Can you see that my spine is the one that's bending? Okay, so maybe they have some issues with their shoulder flexibility. So the shoulders can only raise up until here. Okay, whereas we want it to be here. So the shoulder can only raise up until here. So they will compensate for the lack of shoulder flexibility by bending their spine. Okay, you start to do this. Okay, so for instance, one very common area that I can see this issue happening is in, let's say, HEMA, when they try to do the helicopter move. Okay, so when they move their hand up, okay, then you can see that their spine is bending. Okay, so what we want is that, let's say if my spine is straight, okay, as I raise up my arm, my spine still remains in a straightened position. Okay, in fact, my spine doesn't move. My spine maintains in a straightened position the whole time. Okay, rather than when I raise up, my spine starts to move all over the place. So when you do this, you can check in the mirror by yourself, is that as you move, okay, did your spine curvature change? Did you move your spine as well or not? So the idea is that we should not be moving our spine. Okay, so let me just go through the whole thing one last time. So arms straighten, chest relax, okay, raise it up to your ear level, okay, spine not moving, okay, either forward stance or horse stance, okay, doesn't matter, but the principle stays the same. This training drill, you actually do not need any sword. You can do it anytime. So there's no excuse that you can't practice swordsmanship without a sword. So this is one of the most fundamental basics to practice if you want to be proficient in using a two-handed weapon, okay, or in this case, a two-handed sword. Thank you for 10 years of support for ChineseLongsword.com. I hope this video helps you, especially the newcomers, the people who wants to start practicing swordsmanship but they can't find a school for some reasons. Then this training drill will be highly beneficial for you to start training the fundamentals so that next time when you want to enroll in some school, okay, whether is it Chinese, Japanese, HEMA, or wherever, it will help you to have a good foundation first before you start learning all the different techniques.